welcome back to another video on Fortnite Save the World. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to build Amplifier B, well my Amplifier B for you know, just for your endurances and your storm shields. So it's used for pretty much everything. So guys, if you do enjoy and you want to see more, make sure you do smash that like button for me real quick. Subscribe, comment, share, follow, do all that good stuff. I do appreciate it when you guys do that kind of stuff for me. Yeah guys, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So alright guys, so there's two directions that they will come. So the first direction is west, so they will spawn down the whole space all the way down there. Kind of, it's a bit weird to see, but you should be able to see it from there. Also they will be spawning south, so they should spawn all kind of where C is. So alright, so if you're doing storm shield defenses, they will come both ways. Once you place Amplifier C, they will stop coming over that direction, so they'll now only come that way. So this is only used for maybe the lower level storm defenses. I'm guessing about between 1 to 4 and 4 or 5. So somewhere around there. So yeah guys, it's pretty easy. So what I'm going to do straight away is work on the south side because it's so much easier, and then I'm going to work on the west. So there's three parts, or 4 parts that they can come up this way on the west. So there's this direction, this spot's main, this is kind of another main spot, and they can come in this way and go up this way. For south, there's 2 spaces, well 3 spaces they can come up. It's this way, and this way. But this is a lot different. They don't really come this way a lot. We're going to have to do some changes to this one, so you'd make sure you do Amplifier A before you do Amplifier B, your build, because it'll just be easier to set it all up. Alright guys, with that being said, let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the south. So I think we're going to start off left to right, I think. We'll go the harder part first. So we're going to build this part out of brick. So we want to connect everything up to this point here. Okay, so I'm just going to do this so we know where we're connecting to. So we should connect everything to this one spot here. So for starters, we're going to go like this and just place one like long road that way so we know where we're going. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit harder for the zombies to get up. So we're going to kind of figure out the way that they want to get up. So they're going to come up like kind of probably this way, or they're going to try and come up, you know, around here. So we're going to have to kind of block this whole section off. So for starters, it's going to be this whole area here is where they're going to come up. So from that, we're going to block off all of this with cones. Make sure you're facing them outwards. Box them, cone, box them, and then, you know, your ceilings and stuff. Alright, with this you want to destroy these 2 and connect them to your build that you're doing. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Destroy your ceilings now, so you should kind of know where you're going. Add 2 here, and then block off. So you want to go to the wall there, put a cone facing out southwest. You want to do the same for this section here, face that southwest. You want to do the same here as well. Just face them all southwest, just to keep them away from where we're going. Southwest on here. Perfect. Alright, from there, you can't really touch any of this section. This kind of has to just stay how it is. Really, you can't really touch it much. See, as you can see, it doesn't really connect to anything. I'm just going to connect it around, just kind of keep it like this, so I can put push pads there and stuff like that, so it looks a little bit better. If you would like, you can change it and add stuff like this. You know, this kind of build can work for your section. I think I'm going to do it like that just to show you how it would work. Up this side you will block this section off like that. It should be pretty good. pretty basic. You can, you know, sit in here and even kill stuff while they're coming up. It'll be a lot better for you guys, just to how you could want to work it, because most of them are going to come up probably here and here, and then they're going to walk straight through. So there's not much that they gotta take to get to the spot. So all you, yeah, so it's weird, but like you want to kind of block off the section so they won't try and go through there. But yeah, from this section you want to just kind of zigzag it all the way to your little area that you kind of set up. Right, so that's all you need to really do for this section. That's all done. I'll show the traps after. Right, for this part we're going to get onto the middle section, I guess you'd call it. So we're going to kind of curl that off and just go straight. As you can see, there's no way you can get up there, so you want to kind of box this one in, like so. Put a wall there and sealing this off. Kind of give it a drop down to bring it down one, and go 3 across. Put a wall there and a wall here. Sealing there. You'll see what I'm doing with that in a second. Put a wall there if you would like to keep it more strength. Well, give it more strength. Totally up to you. I'm going to throw like a couple of walls this way too. Make sure you box this section off. You don't really want anything coming this way. Alright. It should look something like this. Really, it's a really wonky design, but this is the design that really works. So yeah, we're going to use this. I'm not too sure if these floors will break, but you guys can test that if you like, or you place your builds. But I would just recommend just placing your builds on there anyway, because they're just going to get destroyed, and if they do get destroyed, you can just destroy them when you finish your mission, you know, and you come back into here. So yeah, I would recommend just placing your floor spikes on there. Alright, so this should be the main build that you need. Shouldn't really be too much more than this. So as you can see, it comes in. There should be a little jail here. If you would like, you can do it here too. Not there, I mean the other spot. But you got to kind of design it a little bit different and extend it one back and do that, but you don't have to. It's totally up to you. Alright, that's the main build for this side. We're going to move on to the south, well, the west side kind of, but we're going to work on the southwest part here, this section here, to connect it all together. Okay, so there's two parts of the zombies that come through here, so that'll be this way and this way. So the two directions that you want to send off is kind of this way. You want to kind of throw the 3 down, 2 down to connect the wall, like so. If you would like, you can do it there too. Up to you how you want to set it up. I think I'm going to. We won't do the top one there. We'll just leave it like that. You want to put a wall here, just to give it more protection. There's a 1x1. You want to put another one there. I'm going to kind of face it towards this little section here. So you want to turn this section into a 2x3. Leave this open. You want to put just a ceiling and a wall there. If you'd like, you can extend it one back, just to give it more oomph for your damage on how you like this. So it should look something like that, if you like it like this. You want to just connect it all together with the walls and the ceiling, and your just ceilings and stuff, like that. Make sure you block this kind of section off with this turn, just to stop them from coming this way, like kind of cheating the cut. You want to do that as well. Kind of beat them to the system and kind of get them to go around. Add your double layer, and this should all kind of connect together for your base. So they should start coming this way. Zombies that will spawn over there will come this way as well. Alright, so now you want to go up 1, you want to go back 2, 3. You want to go only 3 for now. Only build the double walls on these sides, and that's really it. And just leave this one blank for now. Here, put a cone, box it up. Do the same here. And do the same to these two. For this one, you want to face them just straight out, I guess. This one you want to face kind of towards the build that you've done there. And there, this should be the main part. Alright, before we keep on going, I think I'm going to work on setting up this amplifier. So you should, if you've seen the other videos, you know how to set it up. Just remember, face it out diagonal, or the opposite of where you've placed, well, your amplifier is placed. You just want to do that the whole way around, like so. Remember your walls, put your in there. Just your cone there. Then you want to pyramid it off. Sorry, all your pyramids down, I guess. Block that. Yep, there we go. Just cover these up. There we go. Should be pretty close to done for this side. For this section, you don't want to touch it yet. You want to work on your main part. But before we keep on going with this side, I want to work on from the right to the left. So you want to head towards kind of the drop off to kill where you die. You want to work on this double slabbed kind of staired road here that comes up this way. So this direction, you want to kind of connect it just over here. You just want to try and connect it to this spot right here. Across the ceiling down. So you just want to go down one, go across, up, 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 all the way till you get to the edge of that part. And you want to come back and do it 4. So you should have a diagonal that goes 3. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then you should have a 2 by 5. So there should be 10 placements there. For this, you want to add just a cone facing, I guess, this way. You don't really need it any other way. Yeah. Then you want to kind of drop it down before you go any further. You want to get the basic part before you start adding all the main stuff together. There is a weird problem with this part where you can't place anything, so don't worry about that. It doesn't need to be there. Same with there. Just don't worry about it. Alright. There. That should be it. You shouldn't. If you are getting worried about this section, just box it off, you know. Just do this. It's a bit weird. It's a bit wonky, the builds to work this, but it's the way to save them, or to make it a little bit unweird. Even though that looks retarded, but it's totally up to you how you want to build that. I don't build them like that. I just keep them normal, even just leave them open, because if you put your wall launcher there, you can just send them straight out sometimes. So yeah, that's kind of what they're like. If you put the wall there and your wall here as diagonals, that's what you just want to protect them like. Just zigzag them up. It just slows them down. You want to do the exact same thing here. Zigzag them all the way to there. Then you just don't want to do no more zigzagging. You can get rid of this. You don't really need it now. It's just for the cone. And then now you just want to cover it all up. Give it a bit of protection. All blocked up. Nice. It's very simple, this one. And you just want to connect it off to this spot here, and you should be done. We'll come back to the traps later. Show that. Alright, that's the main part on this side done. I'll work on all this middle section after. Just let me do all this first. Alright, so we're going to move on to the middle part. Well, the right middle. Well, the first middle part, because there's 2 pedal parts. There's one there and here. Alright, so we're going to work on this one. So this one, you want to throw down a lot of ceilings. You want to throw down at least a 2 by 3 straight away. Then you want to kind of turn this one into a cone. You want to turn this part into a cone. Right here. And we should be pretty close to fully set up. I would recommend throwing down another couple of cones right here. It's just to stop them from trying to go this way, which they usually won't, but you never know. Throw another couple. You can throw a defender here if you'd like. Same with here. It's totally your decision, not mine. We'll connect. if you don't want to put a defender here, just just cone it, face it off. Same with this side. I'd recommend just putting your defender on the top here on this one. It's probably the better spot for it. Okay. As you can see, we got a weird spot. Throw another cone here. Face it out towards northwest. Do the same here. And then that should be most of your blockage. Then you should have a pretty basic tunnel that just comes out. If you'd like, you can destroy this one and then box this one. I think that's what I'm going to do. It might be more safer, I feel. So we're going to do it this way. We're just going to block that and then just kind of zigzag it. So it should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you should pop out just left of this kind of side part. Put a wall there and just wall it straight over to your middle section. So you should be one off your direction, then you should just diagonal it. Should look something like this. So from the corner, 1, 2, 3, and you should be in connect with. Hang on, what's this? Okay, you should be in line with the other tunnel right there. Now, then you want to go up 1, go left, and then you should be at your little amplifier spot. Now just fill it in like you usually would. Remember with walls. You have to watch this section a little bit, how you set this one up. Destroy these two. So that should be your basic for this section. For in here, you don't have to do as much, but I'm just going to do all of it. You might as well, you can just copy if you'd like. I guess we can just face it that way, face it that way, that way, that way, definitely that way, go that way, and we're good. That is very good. We should be done with this part now. Just make sure you cover it all up with your cones. Done. Sealing it all off just so it looks pretty. Perfection. Cover that just so it looks better. And that should be close to most of the build there. There should be only one more section that you should need to do. And it is the second part of the middle. So this is a weird connection, but it's got to be decent. So you want to, for starters, you just want to kind of do a design like so. Kind of block them off from here. Up 1, kind of round it off. But with this section, you just want to block it completely. Remember your cone facing out. And it should just look something like this. Really simple. Add another wall there, just for more strength. Place the ceilings down. Go outside of this wall here, where this open area is, and just kind of fill up all this green area with just cones facing in. You want to face them all northwest, same as down here. You want to go back 1, 2. Well, there's 2 here that you can go back. You just want to do the same, but you want to face them the opposite way, face them southeast. And that should be most of your blockage on this side done too. That should be pretty much the whole trap tunnel for every part. I know it looks like a ton of stuff, but it really helps if you do it this way. With this little section here, if you would like, you can turn it and cut it off so it just faces like so. It looks a little bit better if you do it like that anyway. And if you want, you just cover those, and it just adds more of electric, well, more of ceiling traps that you can add there. Alright, so with this section, we should be pretty good. For starters, I think I'm going to work on this section straight out for the traps, and then we're going to work across. For starters, we're going to go 1 trap here. So we're going to drop ceiling drop trap straight off the bat right there. We want to do the same here. Craft a bunch, I think 6 should be enough. We're going to craft a whole bunch of broadsides, probably about 30. Grab a whole bunch of these. We should be at about 30. Wooden floor spikes, we might not even make 30. Oh no, we can. Got 30 of them, and we should be pretty clean. Well, pretty clear on what we need to do. So we should go just one there, just for the drop. On this side here, you want to add a electric field. Electric fields here, 2 electric fields. So it should kind of look something like this. Right. Before we keep on going with any of that section, we're just going to go in this way. So this is one of the middle sections on the slope. So we're going to go this way, and then we're going to get into there. So with this one, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You just want to connect it all together. Destroy that one. With this is your decision. If you would like to block this off and turn this into another cone and just kind of diagonal in this way, that's your choice. But I think I'm going to change this, and I'm going to double it and add it higher. It's a little bit of a higher section, so if you're wondering what I'm talking about, it means we are going to be adding ceiling drop traps to this section. So because it's a big open area, that's why I'm kind of doing it like this. It just seems a little bit easier to work with. As you can see, I've only got 100 structures left to place now. So I've placed a ton of structures in this base. So that's all of them. Alright, so now we gotta work on this. So for starters, we got to throw down our traps. Our 77s, we're just gonna throw there. Just basics. You want to do it the whole way through this part of the tunnel, because it all connects together. Wait, what? Oh crap, this trap's gonna cost 2. Alright, so we're gonna have to watch this. So as you can see, our structures are getting really low. So we kind of want to watch what we're doing here. For this one, you just want to fill this one up with the traps. One there, one there. And it should be pretty strong. You shouldn't have to worry about more than this, really. It's not really going to get used as much. This section, just, your doubles, and your broadside and stuff, I need to keep for the rest of my space. Alright. Broadsides, remember. This is going to be real close with how much we place. I don't want to place too much because I want to have space. Alright, so we're just going to have to go back in. As you can see, we're going to go just traps like so. Connect that off. Broadside, broadside, floor traps that come up. Make sure you might as well put on there. And yeah. Just broadside this whole room, I guess. It should be pretty strong anyway. Broadside there, broadside there, broadside there, and there. That should be all of your broadsides that you should need for this section. You shouldn't need any more traps over here. You might need more, maybe. Depending on your power level, really, and what power level your traps are. Okay, for this section it's going to be kind of weird to work with, but we're going to just work with straight drop traps until we get to here. And we're just going to go 77s for about 4 of them. Then we're going to go push pads. Wherever my push pads are. We should only need about 5 maybe. Oh, after that we're just going to throw our electric fields in this section here. Like so. Oh, put a wall there, we're missing one. Push pad, and push pad. Should be all you need. Wall, well, you're not going to need much broadsides, so just throw the basics down to clean the area. All of this doesn't actually have to be much. You just got to throw a couple of these guys down, and that's it. Alright, you shouldn't need to worry about this section too. This should all be done. We don't have much space left. If you have a lot more space, you can work with whatever you've got. But with mine, I don't really have that much space because of how much I've got builds. Plus, I do have a whole build over there. I'll just show you real quick before we keep going. As you can see, I have a whole build over here that I've done for you guys. That's not even needed for me. That's just to help you guys with that amplifier if you haven't done it yet. We're running out of brick. Alright, anyway, so this should be really simple as well, just straight drop traps. You shouldn't need anything else in this area. If you can craft enough drop traps, just throw them down. Let's throw a couple of those traps, I guess. Throw a couple of electric fields, I guess, like so. One there. Shouldn't need anyone on the other one. And then all the rest just drop traps. Might as well throw a drop trap there too. So it should just look like that. So now we've got like no structures left to place at all. We're getting pretty close to running out. With this, you just want to throw a wall pusher there, just for strength on the walls. Same with the broadsides. I think I'm going to throw another broadside. Oh no, I don't have enough. Well, that's pretty much all of the traps you should need. If you need more broadsides and, you know, stuff like that, just add them. But you shouldn't need too much more. So, like this section over here, right here, you should only need like only a couple of traps. See, I've got no space left, so I can't actually do any of that. So yeah, so you know, your ceiling electric fields, just like all along here, you drop your little wooden floor spikes, and just broadsides. With this section, you know what to do. With your broads, just go 3 broadsides on the walls. Make sure you do this. Electric field or gas trap, whatever you like, and a tar pit. There you want wooden floor spikes, as I said. Push pad on this wall so it sends them into this box here. Yeah, that should be all you need, guys. I wish I had more space to show you guys how to do that, but I don't. So yeah, guys.
I also forgot the Amplifier B lobber shield. I'm going to show you that real quick. This is a decently sized one, kind of. It's decently big. If you want to just start from down here, try and, I guess, box this section off how you would. The box there. Do the same here. Kind of face that back that way. Put a wall, and then put your stairs so that you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you go up 2, because you should be pretty high from the ground. Or you can go 1 back and do it that way. Totally up to you. But you can do it up here if you wanted to, but I'm going to do it my way. Alright, then you want to extend this across 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And it should just be able to put it like a wall here, and that should be pretty much simple. Pretty simple, as you can see, guys. You just want to go up again. You can kind of measure it from how high it is. 1, 2. You can just measure it. See, as you can see, it's 4 from the top. And that's how high you need it. Or you can go higher if you'd like. But yeah, guys, that should be it. That should be it for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Before this, actually, we're gonna fill this hole in. I think just chuck a cone in here, I guess. Face it out. I've been having a little bit of a thing with this, so you might as well just add this the whole way across. And just keep it there, because sometimes they will attack this direction when I did the endurance before. So yeah. Alright, guys, with that being said, that's it today, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, smack the like button, subscribe, comment, share, follow, do all that good stuff, hit the bell and all that. With that being said, that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.